What's up, guys? Today we are going to be doing a little bit of math, which I know is not always the most exciting thing, but let's just go ahead and jump on into this. I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite out this problem real quick. What I've noticed is a lot of people get really nervous trying to solve equations like this one up here, just because they're fractions and those can be a bit more daunting. But today we're going to learn how to solve quadratic equations with fractions, and we're going to make it easy breezy. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off, and what we're going to do is basically just multiply both of these sides by the lowest common denominator, and that's going to be 6 right here. So let's just multiply both of these sides by 6. And since this is in standard form already, we won't have to do anything else. So if you're not sure how to multiply fractions, think of it like this. If we're going to multiply this first one, what we're going to do is basically what we're going to say is 6 over 1 times 1 over 6. And that's going to come out to 6 over 6, or just, it's a pretty poor 6, but basically it's just going to equal 1. So instead of writing 1, we're just going to write x squared. And the same thing for the next one. 6 times 4 over 3. So 6 over 1 times 4 over 3. That's going to give us 24 over 3, and that is equal to 8. So we have a plus 8. And then finally, we're going to end with 6 over 1 times negative 2 over 3, and that's going to give us negative 12 over 3, which is equal to minus 4. And we can set all of this equal to 6 times 0, which is 0. Now let's go ahead and jump into this next part. And we can notice that we can't factor here, so we're going to have to use the quadratic equation. So let's go ahead and just jump over. That is not what I wanted to do. Trying to just move down here. Let's just go ahead and move down, but let's keep that one in sight. We'll keep that one in the top corner. So what we're going to do here, grab that. Let's just go ahead and set up our quadratic equation, which we know is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So now that we have that, we can just plug in our numbers, and we can know that this right here is a, 8 is b, and negative 4 is c. So knowing that, we can say negative 8 plus or minus the square root of 8 squared minus 4 times x, which is actually, there's an inferred 1 right here, don't forget that. 4 times 1 times negative 4, which is our c value. And all this is going to go over 2a, which is 2 times 1, which is 2. So we're going to start off by solving what's underneath this radical right here. So let's just move on down. Let's bring this over here. And that is going to give us, once it's solved, negative 8 plus or minus the square root of 64 minus 4 times 1, which is negative 4, times negative 4, and we know that negative 4 times negative 4 creates a positive 16. So that's going to be plus 16, and that's still going to be over 2. So once we've conditioned that, we'll go down to the next one, and we will say negative 8 plus or minus, poor plus sign there, the square root of 80 over 2, which can then be reduced to say this. We can know for a fact, now I'm not sure how you all solve it, but we can do a tree factor right here, and we can get all of our like pairs. And we can say that we know that 80 is 40 times 2. 40 is 20 times 2. 20 is 5 times 4. And 4 is 2 times 2. And if we grab all of our like pairs, which would be these two and these two, what we're going to get if we multiply these together, actually if you want to just see it just for sake of seeing it, it would actually be the result of the square root of 2 times 2 times 5. But what we're going to do is say, I'm sorry, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. That was missed a couple 2's. I was thinking the short way, but we can basically take all that out and say that we know that it's going to be 4 square root of 5 if you're familiar with this tree factoring. So let's just move down once more. And we'll go ahead and say that we know it's going to be negative 8 plus or minus 4 square root of 5. Wow, that's a poor 5. Over 2. And then we can begin to solve. So what we can do here is say negative 8 over 2 is negative 4 plus or minus 4 over 2, since that's outside the radical, 2 square root of 5. And this right here is our final answer. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of your dedication, and I really hope that y'all look forward to this new series. Thanks so much. Peace.